Hi, this is Sherry, and I'm coming at you for Angel's Whisper, and this is going to be a very active weekly reading because there's mosquitoes all around me and I am completely eaten alive and I'm going to keep moving. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you where we're at. First of all, I'm at the Shaman's Cave. This is where I wanted to bring you guys. And there's Batman. That's my bat cave. I've taken you all up inside already. And I want you, if you want to see all the particulars of this amazing cave, you have to go to my YouTube site, and it's under Sherry Lation at YouTube. Angel's Whisper. You can get there, and you can go through and see all of what I've been showing you. I'm trying to figure out where I can stand, where I won't be eaten alive. I'm super hot because I've been hiking with a plastic cape on, but I hear those little bloodsuckers. Look inside, and it's getting dark, so we're gonna get rolling. So today, hold on, my glasses on so I can see what I'm showing you guys. We're gonna be working with, I got these two decks, brand new today. Oracle of the Mermaids by Lucy Cavendish, I like her a lot. And then the Faery Oracle by Lucy Cavendish as well. And I'm just gonna let you guys kind of scope this place out while I figure out where I can put my stuff down so I can do our reading. It doesn't matter where I go, I hear those little buzzers. And if I walk outside into the water, I'll get my books. Look at the little wall there, isn't that cool? It's up inside. Maybe I'll just sit over here and grin and bear it, you know? Just deal with it. I'm already eaten alive, so I don't know, I want to kind of give you guys a really cool view. Maybe I'll back up a bit. Jeez. I told you it was going to be a lively reading. Let's ask that the rain just doesn't come down right now. Okay, we'll do that. We'll ask that I can sit here so that you guys can see around, and I'll do our reading. I'll sit on this log. Alrighty, there's a cool cave. Okay, so our first message that we're going to get, I'll put it on my lap. This is probably one of the most disastrous readings that we've had. Anyway, Sisterhood. Friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, delight. So you see these three sisters hanging out. And basically, what it's speaking about is that it's talking about friendships that you're going to have, allies, ones that are compatible with you. Friendships that, they're talking about new friendships that you're going to be forming that will feel like family to you. And some of the friendships that you've had in the past are going to feel, they're going to become stronger. And ones that you have had before are going to fall away. And you shouldn't be worrying about that because you're changing is basically what they're saying. Let me look around. So you're changing, and you know, as you ascend and your thought patterns and your belief systems change, people that used to be in your life start to fall away from your life, and things become different. And so sometimes it's a little bit challenging. You know, when you get a little bit, I'm going to walk around a bit and show you. You get, you know, it can be kind of sad because you've had friendships for a long time and they start to fall away from your life. But they're saying that these new friendships that are going to come in are going to be amazing for you. You're going to feel like you belong to a community of people. It's going to be like a family. And that's what's drawing you together is your like-mindedness. I love the bats right there. So, and what they're talking about is through this association with these ones that you're going to be associating with, your development's going to be accelerating, right? You're going to be learning more. And you're going to be stimulated by this association with other people, and they're also going to be stimulated by the association with you. So these relationships are going to be healthy. They're going to be good for you. They're going to be loyal relationships, trustworthy relationships. It's going to be good for you. It's what your soul is asking for, and it's what Spirit's telling you is in your highest good. So they're asking you to allow the friendships that you've had and the relationships that you've had with other people to kind of gently fall away. Don't be too upset. Allow this to happen. Recognize it's happening for a reason. And allow these new relationships to come in because they are going to be very good for you. Trying to go, where do I go where the mosquitoes aren't, and that you can see something beautiful. I wish you could see the bat cave a little better. I guess we're going to go down here and we're just going to walk away from the bat cave. I guess you guys saw enough of it because I have to find a spot where I can sit. And I can do this with you guys. So this is beautiful, right? This is all beautiful. So as I'm cruising along here, I'll show you our next card. And it's endurance. Keep going. Ooh, this one means a lot to me. So you can see them, they're going through the water. And she looks quite determined, her face. So maybe there's a part of your life that you've been dealing with, that you've been going through, and it's been tough. And so maybe at times you've thought to yourself, maybe I should give up. You know, maybe people are right. Maybe I should just forget this and hang it up and do something different. And yet Spirit's telling you, they want you to endure. They want you to keep it up. Keep going. They're telling you, don't give in. No matter what everybody else is telling you, they're telling you to keep moving. They're saying that this is a quest that you've undertaken. You know, and at first could be really exciting for you. And you're having fun with it, and it's all great and a new adventure. But then all of a sudden challenges come up, you know, and they arise, and then it's like, geez, this is not so much fun anymore. I don't know if I can handle this, you know. But they're asking for you, you know, they're saying when you make agreements, or when you make choices, and you make a vow, or you make a commitment for something, they're telling you don't go into agreements lightly. They want you to make, you know, to be serious, commit with these agreements. And they're saying that, you know, at this time of your journey, you might be feeling like, instead of moving forward, I just want to stop. I'm tired. I can't handle this anymore. But they're telling you that you need to keep moving strong and believe that you can do it. They're saying that at this time, you know, for you, I'll go rid of my faces. At this time, you know, you've reached all these challenges, and you might have even have people in your life that are telling you, you're nuts, you know, let this go, forget it. It's not working for you. It's not going to happen. But Spirit's saying that what it is you're being tested. I'm going through this myself, and it's challenging. It's really difficult, and it gets very upsetting because, you know, get off me, mosquito. Because we already know that it feels like it's crazy. You know, we already know that it looks like it's not something that we should be doing. It's difficult. We were warned, you know, possibly before we even started out on this journey. Dang, I'm pulling out cactus needles from my legs. I just went to rub my legs and I thought, what is that? Cactus needles sticking out of my legs. So we already know that this is difficult, and we don't need to have, you know, the ones in our lives telling us, you know, you're nuts. And yet maybe we're getting that. Maybe we're getting all kinds of family members and friends, and I know that they're well-meaning, you know, and they want what's in our highest good, and they're trying to give us, you know, advice and make things easier for us. But sometimes that's not the way it is. Sometimes what we have signed up for is difficult, and right now what Spirit's saying is that you're being tested, and so we're being this feels really good for me because I already made this choice, and I've had all of the ones, you know, telling me to turn back and this isn't going to happen and forget it, and why don't you do something different, and I've made a commitment. And so when we make a commitment to something, you know, and when people are coming at us and telling us that what we're doing is crazy, or what we're doing we shouldn't do, and we should turn back, it makes it really, really hard for us. But so those are our tests, and I said that, you know, I had a discussion last night with a friend, and I was pretty upset, you know, and I said, why does this have to keep happening for me? You know, this isn't. Do you not think that I realize that this is not fun? Do you realize that, you know, I haven't heard this from a million other people. Why is this happening to me? And I literally went into my room. I have to tell you the truth. I went into my room and I cried. And I said to the Creator, why am I going through this? Why does this have to happen? Why do I have to be tested this way? But I am. I'm being tested. And so in you as well, in your life, you could be going through something where you're being tested. And Spirit is saying that if you are feeling like you're at your wit's end, and this is, you know, this challenge is just getting to be too much, actually the message is don't give in right now, because they're telling you you are being tested. I'm sorry, I'm moving everything around. It's starting to rain again. You are being tested, and you're just about there. So they're saying, persevere, keep moving forward, and understand that what's coming to you, what's been promised to you, is coming. It's difficult with what you're going through right now, but it is coming. It's not a lie. It's coming for you. So hold on. So the next message we're going to be getting is from the Faery Oracle. I realize that this is probably one of the most totally all over the place ones, but I had to do this in this location for some reason. Okay, so the next one is the Greenman's Bride, sacred union, commitment, ceremony, maturing into a deep relationship. Okay, sacred union, this is a spiritual relationship. This is, I'm going to let you guys look around. This isn't no joke. This is a serious relationship, and they're talking about a love that has developed and grown, and this is time now for a commitment to be made, a commitment from the heart, and this is when a relationship or partnership has reached the stage where there's some kind of a sacred ceremony that's going to be taking place. It talks about a wedding between the Greenman and the bride. It doesn't necessarily mean a wedding, but what it is it's definitely a commitment. It's no longer that this is just a light, new love. This is a very deep, rich love that has taken on a life of its own, basically. And these ones that are involved, they've made a commitment, and it's about time to exchange vows. It's talking about lasting. They talk about this forest man here. He's found his bride. He's found the one. The wild man of the forest. Interesting that they call him that. I love that. And they're saying that, he's found his beloved, and he wants her to become his partner. And they're ready for this long-term commitment. So this is a promise of something very, very sacred and very, very special. And so also what the meaning of this card would be talking about is the necessity of honoring relationships that you have. Relationships and marriages. People, maybe what you've been going through that's difficult is a marriage. Maybe you've been having trouble and you feel like, I just want to hang it up. This is hard. It's so much work. But you know what? Marriage is work, and relationships are work, and they're worth it. Everything that you put into them is worth it. So maybe this is what the challenge that they've been talking about, that people have, even your friends are saying, just forget about it. Get divorced, walk away, forget it, start over again. And Spirit's saying, no, don't. So they're talking about honoring relationships and the commitment that you've made. It's not, you don't take your commitments lightly. And so they're talking about a deep, committed love, loyalty, honor, devotion. This is something that's blessed by Spirit, and Spirit is telling you to hold on to this. And Spirit is telling you to fight for this. Or Spirit is saying, this is where you're at. This is where you're at in your life, and this is what's coming to you. Which will segue us into our next card, which is awesome. It's called Fairy Lovers. New courtship, new love, courtship, romance, falling in love. So maybe this is coming. Remember we're spoken about the couple that, I'm going to put this card away so it doesn't get ruined. The green man has found his bride. They're speaking about that. And they're saying that this amazing relationship has come along. Well, what they're talking about now is it could be a new love that's come to you. This new beloved that's going to be something that's going to experience something that you've never had before. This is when it is a powerful love. Possibly these lovers are just courting, and they found each other. And they don't know yet the depth of this love, but soon there will be a flirting and an intoxicating feeling of new love. This could be coming. This could be one of the messages that are coming to you. Another message could be, the fact that it could be a renewal of a love already. There might be a revival of a deep, fresh love in a mature relationship, in a relationship that's already been. But it's a courtship again, so it's like, a renewal of this. It's you can refresh a marriage that's had trouble, or a relationship that's had trouble, and it's talking about this kind of commitment and devotion to this relationship. Is so you're courting again, right? You can do that within a relationship already, or maybe it's a new one that this is happening in. And they're basically saying that it's an experience that's going to literally sweep you off your feet, because you are. It's a sacred union, is what I'm getting, and what's interesting is, being that it's the fairies, it speaks to me about ones who are best responding to being outside, who do well being in this kind of environment. They talk about that in this message. It's starting to rain on me. This is hysterical. I hope I can get back before it's dark. But these messages have all kind of come together. You know, I realize that I'm going really quickly here with this, and I'm sorry. Maybe I'll give you guys another reading. But these messages all kind of come together. We've got a friendship. They're talking about people that you're growing accustomed to, or new people that you've in your life that you're starting to. I'm gonna walk and talk to you guys. So there's going to be new people coming into your life, and it's going to encourage you to grow and expand, and it's coming to you because you are growing and expanding. It's coming to you because your spiritual path is moving forward, and because of these people that they're going to feel like people that have been in your life forever. They're going to feel like a new family to you, because they're like mind, and this is what's coming to you because it's in your highest good. And so then we have, you know, going through difficulties. Are you going through a difficult time in your life where people are possibly encouraging you just to give up, or maybe you're feeling like you just want to give up? It's so much work. Why does it always have to be so much work? You know, and Spirit's saying, please don't do that. Please remember your vows and your commitment to one another. And then the next message we have is the green man and the bride. So we've got a green man. Think about it. That's why I feel it's talking about ones who have the same kind of desire to be outside in nature. That's the kind of relationship I feel like they're speaking about. Somebody who's going to be doing something like this with you. You know, that works for me. That's what my twin soul is like. This is the kind of stuff that we're both drawn to. So the green man and his bride, that's a good message for me, and for you as well that have this coming along. And then you've got the fairy lovers, so you've got the new love that could be coming in, and it's being brought to you because it's also in your highest good. So they're telling you to look forward to this giddy feeling of falling in love with somebody who's on a mutual path as you, and all of these are blessed by Spirit. So all of them kind of all swing together. The fact that I'm doing this reading out in the green country, just pretty apropos for the cards that we got, I feel. I hope you guys got a good look at the bat cave. It took me a long time to get here, and I really wanted to do my reading up there, and I really didn't think that I was going to be eaten alive by mosquitoes in there. I could have sat in there and done it a little bit more delicately than jerking around the way I have. But I kind of feel like it's neat for you to see all of this as well. I'm showing you that. I thought I could maybe show you the bat cave from a distance, but I think I've gone past where it is. So anyway, you guys, if you want to see the bat cave and see this whole traveling trip that I took to get here for you guys, go to my YouTube site and you can watch them all. I've uploaded them. I don't think I'll be able to see it, so I'm just going to keep moving. So it's Sherry Lation at YouTube. My website is www.thewhispersofangels.com if you would like a reading. And I'm going to be doing something different on that page. I thought I'd tell you right now. What I'm going to be doing to make it easier for you and to have it a little bit more streamlined and fitting as far as the readings and messages that you get. I'm going to ask you to judge and kind of gauge for yourself what level of understanding that you're at. You know, are you like, is this spiritual path new for you, and you have an interest in it, but you really don't know quite where things are going? Or are you a little bit more involved and you have an understanding of spirituality? Are you quite involved? Or are you somebody who's actually possibly a light worker yourself or a light bearer yourself and just needing guidance? Because it's often very simple for us to give guidance to others, but it's difficult to step outside of ourselves. So sometimes we have to step out and ask for another friend or light bearer to give us what Spirit's giving to them, so that we can see it from an unbiased perspective. So that's what I'm going to do on my page there. I'm going to ask you to gauge, and that will be easier. And that way you're going to be getting a reading that you'll understand, and I won't be giving you, a reading that's like pablum for somebody who's much more advanced, and I won't be giving you something a little too deep for people who are just kind of new, following the path. So, I wonder if I can hold the camera this way while I talk to you. I feel like it's kind of rude not looking at you. So, and I'm on, let's see, if you want to follow me, I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Google+, I'm on Sherry, and it's still Sherry Standolation. It's going to be Sherrylation soon, but Facebook's still holding on to that other name. So Sherry Standolation under, and Angel's Whisper in brackets, and then it's Angel's Whisper Sherrylation, and Sherrylation for everything else. So if you want to follow me, and if you want to follow, on YouTube, where you can go where all these videos are recorded so you can watch them all, you'll understand why this reading was a little bit whack because of how long it took me to get here and how precarious it is. You probably can't quite tell, but it's pretty dangerous getting to where I was, and like I said, the sun's going down, it's starting to rain, and bugs are eating us up, so I do apologize for a somewhat shorter reading. I do hope that you got some information out of that it can help you. I feel that you did, and thank you for coming with me. I'm gonna turn the camera around again, and I'm gonna let you guys just take a final look out. I did have a totem that showed up when I was up on the wall when I was climbing down here, or down to the cave, and it was a chipmunk totem. And for the life of me, I can't remember all of the chipmunk messages, but I do remember that it's a loving, sweet, friendly, happy, busy person. It talks about holding on to your youthful spirit, and looking at life through the eyes of a child, and being adventuresome. And I will attach the chipmunk's message to this reading when I post it, so that you can get his full message. But I also am going to talk to you about the mosquito totem, because I've been literally eaten alive this trip. I stayed at my friend Ryan's for a few nights, and he sits, so we sit outside, and it doesn't even matter. Even inside his house, there's like mosquitoes everywhere, and my legs are completely, absolutely eaten alive. And up there in the cave, they were back again. So the message for mosquitoes, think about that. A mosquito is a bloodsucker. So you need to ask yourself, where in your life are you leaking your energy? Are you willingly leaking your energy to someone else? Or is there somebody in your life that's acting like a bloodsucker, like a vampire? Because that's kind of what, mosquitoes are. They're drawing your blood. And often with a mosquito, you can hear them buzzing around sometimes, but a lot of times you don't realize that you've been bit until later. You get a couple bites and you feel them, but you don't feel a lot of the bites. I had no idea. My legs are absolutely covered in mosquito bites, and I had no clue that I was being eaten alive. So one of the messages to that is, there's something going on that you're not aware of. Somebody or something in your life is draining your energy, and it could be that you are willingly giving your energy away. So you need to look into that and see what is it that you need to do to button things up so that you're not leaking your energy, or so that somebody isn't inappropriately taking the energy from you. And is there somebody in your life that is taking from you, bleeding you dry basically, and not giving back? That's another thing. So it talks about a balance of give and take. And don't you be somebody like that is not giving back, it's just taking. So those are messages from Mosquito Totem. I'm walking along this area, and I don't know, I came quite a ways, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get there, but there's an area here called, we say, Sedona 7 Sacred Pools, and it's across an area like this. And there literally are 7 pools that fill with water. It's very, very beautiful. I'm not sure that I'm close enough. I think I have to literally go all the way over to that to that mountain. I've come a really, really long way. See the Bat Cave. I came up this valley, up there, across. You'll see when you look at the pictures on my page, or if you watch the videos. And then I came here, and I had to climb up because I had to get up to there and go along the top of this wall. And I took videos from the very top of there, and we went all the way there, and then that cave is down inside in a crevice. So it was a pretty gnarly hike, and I would really encourage you guys to take a look at the videos because they're incredible. It's very, very beautiful. Yeah, I'm not going to get to the the 7 sacred pools before I run out of my video. So I'm going to let you guys go. And thanks for coming along. I'll do another reading I'm going to use this deck again because I actually really like it. There's a lot more detail. I just wasn't able to sit there. I didn't want to be eaten alive. I just couldn't handle it anymore. I'm already itching so badly. So I will do another reading for you guys and post it this week using both of those oracle decks because I really do like them. So it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful night and we will speak soon. Blessings. It doesn't want to say goodbye.